Okay, so this is my yard. This is my above ground walkway. And this over here is where I'm talking about how I'm going to make the cage. So this part, what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach wire there and bring it straight to the ground. Don't worry, it'll have the frame and everything, even though it's not there yet. And then this in here is going to be the actual cage. It goes up, that's about 11 feet, give or take a little. That's going to be wood. And this one here is going to be wood. And then that over there will all be wire. And then I'll make a frame right there for wire. This right here, this big platform, I'm going to wrap it in wood so it'll be a big sheltered area. And then I'm going to attach right here and go straight to the wall. And this is going to be the part that's 6 feet tall all around. So this right here, where I am right here, will be 6 feet. And then that over there will be about 11 feet, give or take a little. And it's about like 10 by 10. And then this is the fruited mulberry tree I was talking about, so it'll have room to grow and spread out, and then it could just grow right through the roof because it'll have a wire roof. Okay, this is one 4x8 cage that I've built. It's completely done. I just don't have anything in it. And then this cage actually acts as a safety run for this cage and then the next cage over. So I'll probably just put some cheap birds like quails and doves, maybe some pigeons, something like that in here. So that way if I lose them, I'm only out, $4 or $5. And then I can put the more expensive birds in this cage. This is what I did over here as well. So again, this cage acts as a safety run for the cage over there. And that's where I've got the Vanderdeckens. As you can see, I just got, ringneck doves. And then there's a few button quails in here, but I don't see them. But they are there. A couple of my chickens just loose in the yard. Oh, that reminds me. When I get that cage over there built with the walkway, I'm actually planning on putting the chickens in there with the hornbills. Since they're ground birds and the hornbills are tree birds, I don't think it'll be much of an issue. If worse comes to worse, though, I could always separate them. It won't be any kind of a problem. This cage is 8x8. It's not done yet. I just don't have the roof on. As soon as I put the roof on, it's pretty much good to go. I just got to get grass growing and, half dozen other things. So this one has the roof already. Like I said, it's pretty much ready to grow. I've been wetting the soil and turning it over a little bit. You can see the soil's a little rocky over here. So I was going to throw a few sheets of sod down here to cover all that up. I don't know what I'm going to put in here yet. And then this one I was hoping to get a pair of Carassos. This was actually the one cage I was asking you about if I could put the pied hornbills in here. But you said it was a little too small. Just 8x8 and then 6 feet tall. You said they would get injured in there, so... Then, as you can see, my forest is coming in, nice and thick. Baby chicken got away from its mom. I'm going to have to catch him in a minute. And then this is where I've got the Vanderdeckens. As you can see, it's 4 feet wide, 6 feet tall, and then it's kind of hard to explain the shape. It's just an L-shaped cage. So it's like 8 from this side to over there, and then 8 from that side to over there. As you can see, the male Vanderdecken is just flying around like he owns the place. There's the female. And I do have a tree in there. Goes right through the roof. And then this is the normal mulberry tree I was talking about. It's already been planted for about a year and a half. And you can see it's growing really, really well. I actually had a turkey that died a little while back, and I buried him right there, and then I planted the tree over his body. Whenever I have an animal that dies, that's what I do, and then I call the tree after the animal. So this is the Thomas tree, since his name was Thomas. Again, I don't know if it's going to come out in this video. Hopefully it will. But you can see that little flat of St. Augustine water bowl. And then their food bowl is actually in a water bowl because I know fruit's going to attract all kinds of little insects. And I just don't want that. So there's the female again. And the male. And the female has been going in and out of that box lately. So I know that's always a good sign. Here's my fishtail. I'm going to get about maybe like 3 more of those. I really like them. And then over here, what I'm going to do, I don't know if you can really, well, you can see it just fine. Right here, this wooden fence, I'm going to finish that off right here, and then I'm going to build a bunch of 4x8 cages here around, and just kind of wrap them around my yard here. And then that's going to be a big 8x12 cage right there. So 8x12, 4x8, 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 and then pretty much the same thing along that fence line. Now back here, I've got, here's my pond. I'm going to fill this up in the relatively near future for my turtles. There's my female Javan green, my Nene goose and a chicken, my Fulvus goose, the male Javan. There's actually eggs in that box, but the turkey's sitting on them. And then that's one of my crown cranes right there up in the next cage. And then that's pretty much the tour of the yard. Looks like one of my chickens got over the fence, so I gotta go catch her. There's another one of my chickens. So if you see any issues or problems or do's or don'ts, just let me know. When I get this fence up, there's going to be 4 4x8 cages right here, and then this area right here will just be open so I can put a gate so I can still get back here. And then, like I said, just hopefully all these trees will start taking off soon. I've been fertilizing them really good this year. I just planted that one yesterday, which was the same day I got the Vanderdeckens. I picked it up on the way home. So again, just let me know what you think. If you have any issues or problems, if you think I should change anything, if you think I should just hold off on the pieds or whatever, just let me know, and then we'll just kind of go from there. All right, see you when I see you.